going to discuss about soil and chemical requirements for Rabi crops, especially seeds. The first seed is mustard. Botanical name for mustard is Brassica, and its species that are commonly sown are Brassica compestris, Brassica jansei. Its family is Cruciferae, and origin place is eastern Afghanistan, Pak, and China. Soil requirements for mustard. It requires a medium or a heavy loamy soil, and while the taramira requires lighter soil, but not suitable for very light soil. Chemical requirements for mustard. Seed treatment is done with therum and captain. Ratio is 3 gram per kilogram. And for Artenia blight, Mancodozeb or ascorbic acid is used. The ratio is 2 kg per 1000 liter. To prevent mildew, sulfur dust is required, and fertilizers required are nitrogen and phosphorus. Nitrogen amount is 25 kg per hectare, and phosphorus is 50 kg per hectare. The next crop is linseed or flaxseed. Botanical name is Linum Eusitatism, and its family is Lindsay. Its origin place is Mediterranean region, that is Egypt, Algeria, Spain, Greece, and Italy. Soil requirements for flaxseed. Better soil for flaxseed is heavy soil, that must be deep, clay, black soil, and soil pH must be between 5 to 7. It must have high water retention capacity, and but the soil must be well drained, loamy to clay, and it must be rich in humus. Next is chemicals required for flax seeds. So it requires berstrin half kg per kg seed for seed treatment. Weedicides required are isoprotrin 75 Wp 500 gram per acre. For pest control, that is especially caterpillar control, it is given 600 to 800 gram of Sevin or hexavin. And to prevent rust, again sulfur is used, and in the ratio of 7 kg per acre. Nutrient requirements for flaxseed are: it requires a farmyard manure 8 to 10 kg per hectare. Nitrogen is required 25 kg per hectare. It requires phosphorus 40 kg per hectare. The next crop is sunflower. The botanical name of sunflower is Helianthus, and it belongs to the family Compositae. Its origin place is USSR, and it requires soil that can tolerate salinity. The soil that is deep loamy and which has good drainage capacity, which has good irrigation capacity, and the ideal pH value for soil is between 6.5 to 8.5. But it can also grow on rocky and poor soil. After soil, it is chemical requirements. It requires seed treatment is done with apitum and lineron, and weedicide used is fluorochin 2 liter per hectare, and fungicide is azoxystrobin. It requires phosphobacteria 2 kg per hectare in the form of biofertilizer. Potassium requirement is 100 to 150 kg per hectare. Sulfur and boron are also used, and micronutrient that is used as manganese, and amount is large, that is 50 to 80 kg per hectare. NPK, that is nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium requirement is in the ratio of 20, 30 and 20. in the irrigated land, and otherwise the ratio is 40, 60 and 40. So that is all about our seed crops, Rabi seed crops.